Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring, where today I'm going to be looking for some more, well, not more, but still continuing to look for old jewelry or whatever it is we do in this game. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I've got some runes to get back, because at the end of the last stream I encountered a big plant monster for the second time, and dropped all my runes. Where? Okay, I guess we're just too far away for it to show that my runes are there. Okay, so my runes are to the south. We can't go through there. I don't remember how to get there, but I think it might have involved using this. Or maybe not. No, it didn't involve going up. Yeah, it's back down there. Okay, gotta find my way back to where my runes are. Fight that giant plant creature, which is unfortunately my first reused boss thing. Right, it's over here, and then we drop, and then we drop some more, and that takes me to my runes. Ouch. Let's equip this for now. It's very slow regen, but it is regen. And it being regen means that while we are on our way to where the thing is, we can get some healing without needing to rely on stuff. Also, it occurs to me, I think I have it set to not automatically go online. Yeah. So, I don't know if I can actually swap to online when I'm already in-game, but whatever. Why do enemies' eyes sometimes glow? Okay, they glow when they give more runes, apparently. Yeah, the one with the glowy eyes gave about 110 more runes, which ain't nothing. Still don't know what causes the eyes to glow, but at least now I know what the glow does. Are they stronger, Seth? That one took the same amount of hits, but then again, I was doing, like, huge overkill against other things. Hey, my runes are right there! And my health is almost full. Why can I not ding-a-ling? I want to summon my jelly friend. Right. It explodes sometimes. Drink. I'd much rather you not be inside a wall. Okay, thanks for pulling me along with your tail during a dodge so that I took the hit anyway. When is this thing gonna go down for a critical? I feel like it should have happened by now. This thing isn't even a boss. It's just a big normal enemy. At least judging by the fact that its HP bar is on it instead of down in the middle of the screen. Hey, I didn't get exploded that time. Okay, it's dead. Ooh. That was a good reward. And Seth, you are correct. I do not have much access to bleed. My access to bleed is blood grease, and that does not much bleed at all. Well, that sure looks like a big melty face. Whose big melty face is this? We got eyes, we got a nose. It bleeds. Oh, that seems like a lovely thing to have found. The Prince of Death's pustule. Is this the Prince of Death? For reals, though, whose big melty face is this? Touch the bloodstain. Okay. Right, I'm offline, which means this is... Being offline means this has to be a developer-made bloodstain. Oh. Okay, so he just hung out here and got yoinked? Is that something I'm supposed to do? Oh, wait, maybe the pustule. I don't know what the pustule was. What kind of item it was. Oh, I need to go find the NPC who this was and talk to him and be like, hey, didn't you die? Okay. Isn't that the sorcerer, though? Like, it isn't... Wait, where'd he go? There used to be the sorcerer in the chapel around here, but he appears to be gone. Was that him? I feel like I remember the hat. But maybe I don't. Do I need to start singing Snake Eater? What a thrill. Okay, I see the top. I don't need to sing Snake Eater. Or do I see the top? Oh. Shiny. Aha! Okay, so seems there's only one way to go from here. And where are we now in relation to anything? We're apparently... Oh! We've been here before. So when... Buddy. Not when I'm over a big ledge. There's a river down there, but I don't believe we can safely get there. Yes, we've been in here. Ah, okay, now I know where I am. Or at least I know the general vicinity of where I am, and then I can pull this to get up to this grace. But there are still several places I have not been. Was this just pointing to Margit? Because Margit was, like, right here. This could have been just pointing to Margit. Or wait, no. People keep telling me that I need to get to the other side of this lake or whatever. Or no, south of the lake meant this lake. And then that would show me. Right. Yeah, I guess these just point specifically to a boss. And then that's it. A specific boss that needs killing. Okay, well, let's just go to the secluded cell and continue exploring then. Right. That was there, like, this whole time. And I just kept exploring because there were other paths to take. Wait, how many runes do I have? I have a bunch of runes. I should spend them before I go walking through any golden mist. What was I leveling up? Probably strength. I do like making things take more damage. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Big dragon.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred.
You have too many fingers.
Deliver me unto greater heights. Well, lowly tarnished,
You have too many limbs.
playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Oh, that's Godric, huh? Wonder what would happen if I used the kneel gesture. Ding-a-ling. Ow. That was my jelly friend. Ow. So, between streams, I had actually tried to set my Flask of Wondrous Physic to restore half of my health instead of doing this painfully slow heal over time. Seems that didn't save. Wow, that wind does, like, no damage, but it can break your shield right away. It's like a kick. Why are you cutting off your hand? I mean, I know you have enough to spare, but...
Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength.
Please don't do that for him. I feel like this is going to be a problem for me. That's almost certainly a grab. I like how his animations are nice and slow in this phase. Oh, come on. One hit away. I better not die here. No. No killing me when you are one hit away from dead. Okay, I tried to dodge through that, but I must not have pressed the button. With correct timing, at least. Why does it have to knock me down? Come on, I just need one more hit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Whoa. Ow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I am the Lord
Whew.
of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
That was dicey. Also, apparently, I got a great rune. Oh, but they lost their beneficial power. Can be restored at Divine Towers. I bet I know which Divine Tower this is. Also, hey, I beat Godric on my first encounter with him. Hooray. Let's check the description of this great rune. Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle. What do you know? It's that big old tower that I have been to, but was unable to do anything at. Yup, that's the one. So let's go ahead and have a sit here. And level up a couple times. Sir?
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
So that's what's left of Godric, huh?
Oh. Hello there.
Hi.
This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
So you gonna apologize for the time that you tried to trap me in a room and get me killed?
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Now, I can I?
Okay. So, I wonder if there's anything else hiding around here. Well, there's a fall to my death hiding right here. I don't think I'll take it, though. I mean, there's that door through which I can go, but that'll wait. Let's go activate this great rune. I like how it's telling me that I can fast travel while I'm in a load screen caused by fast traveling. Thanks for the tip, game. So, will these golems be back? Or will this be just a leisurely, if long, run to the tower? I believe we have our answer. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting to that weak point. Ow. You know, I could just run past them, couldn't I? I mean, not if I take those arrows, but there's nothing that says I have to fight the golems. I hope. Considering I've fought them before. Okay. Note to self, cannot use that as cover. At least not while standing right up against it. Take me before the arrow does. Still wish there was some grace over here so I wouldn't have to deal with those golems on the way, though. And it opens now. Hooray! Okay, so we got deep, deep pit. Stuff oozing down. We got light and shadow oozing down. Some of it passing through solid objects on its way. And up we go, I suppose. Ooh, shiny. And we got some grace up here. And we got... What are these? Are these fingers? I know this game likes fingers. I mean, they're clearly made of wood, but they might be meant to represent fingers. I see this great rune loves to face the camera. At least mostly. Let's restore its power. Now I'm great. What does it do? Raises all attributes? I can live with that. Seth, I would prefer spoilers to remain unspoiled. I haven't gone over to this thingy. There's a path right there. But I also haven't gone past Gatekeeper Gostock and into the building behind him, so should probably do that, huh? Wait, wasn't the warrior lady supposed to help me with Godric? Did I just not spot her summon sign and end up soloing him? Is that what happened? Having fun stomping on him? Well, you do you, bud. Let's see what's through this door. We've got a chair, and I am unable to... I cannot use my shield or my weapon in here, apparently. Oh, right. The, like, rune thingy on the left says that this is a place of peace or whatever. And we are no longer in a place of peace. Drop down. There was another path. Let's take a look at that before we make any decisions we can't come back from. And where's this gonna lead? The answer is no further. Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. There's an item and a ghost. You seem to not be so happy. Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? Please take my grapes. You want a maiden to take your grapes, huh? How suggestive. So grapes are the eyeballs of the infirm, huh? So I guess you took out your grape and left it on the floor here, huh? Oh, going outside, are we? Excuse me. I smell grace. I smell person. Oh, you're the lady who was going to offer herself to be grafted, and now you can't, and it's all my fault.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata.
Wait, no, you're a different person.
And I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next. But when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
I mean, we did just find one. Well, what's the name of the lady that we're supposed to find for the guy in the hold? It wasn't Hayata, was it? Also, right, there was a different character who was blind that we met before. But we only have one. What if we find someone more interesting later who wants it? Oh, whatever. We just got it. It's clearly meant to be given to her as basically our tutorial to this whole type of thing, I guess.
Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
And I mean, that guy did want his grapes to be given to a maiden.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Alright, let's touch this here, Grace. is leading us somewhere. Also, I spy a church right there. That looks like a potential church way in the distance. Let's go back to the Table of Lost Grace. Haven't been there in a while.
I don't believe we've met.
We haven't.
I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Okay.
You've met Garank, I take it.
Have I? Who's that?
Owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Neat. I'm not smart or faithful enough to use either of these.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Okay. And you're the spell person, and
Be sure to tell me if you meet
Lanya.
She's been my I've lost count of them, honestly.
And who are you, Little Red Riding Hood?
Greetings. Nice to see you again.
Oh, right, you're the one who
My
wanted to be
name's
grafted.
Roderica.
Or are you?
I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive, though? The Round Table hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking.
Okay, so that's all you're going to say, is it? Hey, look, fingers. Living fingers. We haven't been able to come in here before, have we? Hello.
Are you that new Tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So, you said seek another. Just one more. So I'm Elden Lord if I get another great rune. Just one more.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession.
A what now?
Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Oh. Oh. So we get to get our choice of a weapon or some other thing. A weapon or a different weapon. Why does it require so much dex? Well, Grafted Dragon is not something I currently have any intent to meet the requirements for, but then again, I could meet its requirements with just 5 levels. But it probably wouldn't really be super worth it, considering my stat build would be far more geared towards this. But that would require a bunch more levels to get. But this one also costs runes to get, so give me the axe. Why not?
Great runes are the stuff of demigods. The children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel of the Elden Ring.
Too late, Seth.
Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak. The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left. Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Okay, so I can duplicate remembrances at mausoleums, but there's only a limited number of them, so I can't duplicate every remembrance. Well, good thing I didn't particularly care about both of Godric's things.
The children of the tainted and
Okay, so she actually says the same exact thing multiple times, whereas most NPCs that have a talk option say it once and then never again.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Hey, Outlander. I am enjoying the game so far, though I have to admit I personally prefer the more curated and guided structure of the other Souls games. This game is still plenty fun to play. And I'm guessing I still can't open this. Yep, not even an open prompt, though I can see that there is space beyond it. Oak. I spy a chest. Oh. Don't have the keys for that. Nifty, I suppose.
Those are of a challenger who's felled his mark. Find 'em well. Now lay out your arms.
Okay, let's upgrade our mace. Why did I go for my mace over my Morningstar? I guess the mace had a higher base stats or whatever. The Morningstar causes blood loss, but I think my thinking was probably, oh, it's probably not enough to really matter, so I went for the mace. But who knows, maybe it is enough to really matter. I mean, I can level up the Morningstar as well. There's no law that says I can't do both. Actually, it looks like the Morningstar does a little more than the mace. At least after this next upgrade. When they're both the same upgrade level, the Morningstar looks like it'll be more potent. Ah, yes, the mace does have higher strength scaling. Just a little bit, but it is higher. So at the same upgrade level, this one would have 145 plus 36 from scaling, versus this one's 148, or 141 plus 38 from scaling. I think at the time when I made the choice, the mace had a higher total. And if I get enough strength, it'll stay a higher total, but they're now close enough that I think the Morningstar is probably worth prioritizing, especially because A, it'll do more damage at the same upgrade level, and B, it'll do more damage at the same upgrade level and cause blood loss. Not that I, like, ever equip it anyway, but...
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
That's not where I want to go. Oh, you're Mr. doesn't talk to me ever and just gives me one gesture and calls it good.
You again?
Yeah, me
I
again.
thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard.
Yep.
Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Neat.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table.
Oh.
I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Okay, bye. Let's see what that talisman does. Oh. That's actually a not insignificant amount. Ah, there's the pustule. Raises vitality, but by how much? Guess we have to equip it to find out. So I'm at 730 HP right now. And equipping this does literally nothing to that. Because that's not what vitality is. What is vitality?
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not?
I have.
Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh?
Yep.
Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated.
Okay, tell me the rest.
Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Sure will. Well, we already defeated him, but we might as well learn about him.
So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already.
Yep.
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
Isn't Radahn the boss who got, like, super nerfed in an update or something?
Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven. Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the two fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait. The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia.
Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
So Renala, not a demigod. But the rest of these, other than Godric, demigods?
I understand you've been speaking to Nefeli.
Have I?
She's my daughter.
Oh.
I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace.
Right, her.
Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
I could roll into those books, but I think I will not be so rude. Wait, what? So is this a spell or what is this? Is this something that I should buy and then immediately use and just get benefits from? What is this? Outlander, I killed Patches after being his friend, getting sent somewhere else, coming back to him, being friendly a bit, and he seemed to have nothing else he could offer me at that point. Yes, I have played previous FromSoft games. I've played Demon's Souls, Demon's Souls Remake, Dark Souls Remake, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, Dark Souls 3, and all the DLC for all of them. Also Bloodborne, yeah. And I've gotten the Platinum Trophy in Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, so I'm not a newcomer to FromSoft games, but Runark here. Okay, so it's like the humanity system. Is it not permanent? Is it just until you die? Okay, it's just until you die. Less interesting, then. And it says you get the effects of your equipped Great Rune, but is this equipped? Is there a slot to equip it in? Because it looks to me like it's just a key item that just sits there and exists. I don't see anywhere to equip it. Oh, equip it at Grace. Got it. Ah, yes, there is a Great Runes option. Oh, hey. Is that our buddy from before? Okay, so raises all attributes by how much? Really wish it would tell me. Also, let's, oh, right, I made it boost stamina. Why did I do that? Eh. I guess we can just leave it as is. Why can't we talk to our lady pal who hangs out at Grace with us? Yay, one more flask. Don't have one of those, but still had to try. Hey, buddy.
Good to see you, Master.
Oh, don't call me that.
You remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself?
No, but I've got the option.
Rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Okay, do you do different adjustments? No, it looks like it's the same exact adjustment. Drop 1 point of weight and also drop a little bit of all defenses. Nah, I think I'll go ahead and keep my garments unadjusted, thank you.
Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Wow, is this my first time looking at the status menu? Okay, so Great Rune is supposed to be +5 to stats. But I guess it's applied after the display of attributes. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing any obvious differences, and I know my vigor was already 22, my strength was already 28, my dex was already 13. Outlander, the reason it alters stats is because removing a cape makes your equipment lighter because there's no cape on it, but reduces its defense because there's no cape for protection. It makes sense, it's just, for a primarily aesthetic system, I would have preferred if it didn't actually have any stat changes. Oh, the Great Rune does nothing if I don't consume a rune arc. Here, I was thinking that it just applied benefits by itself and the rune arc made them stronger.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
For only 10 runes? Sure.
God bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Well, let's see what they are. Okay, don't I already have Glintstone Pebble? No, I can't, because I wouldn't be able to cast it. I can't cast any of these, and I have no intention of becoming able to cast any of them, so...
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water.
Maybe.
That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Wow, sad. Where could I find a key?
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
Okay, bye. Guess he doesn't know where to find a glintstone key, just that they exist and can be found. So I'm going to go right on back to that Grace over there and put this tier I just found. Hi, Tumbleweed. Okay, so tumbleweeds are breakable and it does nothing. Yeah, I gotta put this tier I found into my flask and make better flask. +4. +3 was already enough to be practically a full heal on my current HP value. I imagine +4 is just going to remove the practically from that. Not that I'm going to complain. Why am I walking? Oh no, it's a skeleton. Don't. Oh no, it's multiple skeleton. Excuse me. Had to hit him twice to make him stop. Something tells me trying to jump up from here would be unwise. Something also tells me I am bound to find a new map before too long. Oh, this boy's got some health. And I need to stop just letting him smash me. Okay, it's still not a full heal, but it is a lot. Stay dead. Warming stone. What, pray tell, does a warming stone do? Oh. I mean, I guess that's useful for when I've got a summon with me. I don't really use my FP for anything else. So, that's somewhere I can't get just yet. There's probably some, like, warp gate that'll take me to that side of the bridge, I guess. Wow, those frame drops. Whenever I'm entering a new area, there's a heavy frame drop. Like, I go from my otherwise locked 60 frames per second and drop down to like the 40s or 50s, which, sure, it's not the worst there has ever been, but it's very jarring. And shows that there's still some optimizations left for them to do for this game. It's especially apparent because, like, the frame drop only happens when I'm first entering the area, and then back to locked 60. Hello, sir. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be friendly. Ooh, an item. I might recognize that place if I look closely. This place over here? Oh, is that where we started the game? And then I got killed by the grafted scion here. Is that what it was? I could see that. I smell grace. So, making this Morningstar heavy drops 12 points of physical, but gains us 15 points via scaling, so that's an obvious bonus. Quality gains us less and drops us more, because I don't have the dex to power it. Magic, we drop basically all bonus for magic damage, which against some enemies is better, against other enemies is worse. Wholly, basically same deal. Yeah, let's make it heavy. Oh, that's why they let us duplicate stuff. I don't even know what determination is. Hello, Mr. Merchant Man. Do you have anything interesting?
You're new around here.
I am.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
What do you got? You've got a cookbook. You've got some smithing stones that I wouldn't mind having, but that I don't want to pay for. And you've got some equipment that I don't care about, and a lantern, which I already have one of. Pleasure doing business with you. Feel like I probably should have found a map already. The other maps that we found have all been, like, just inside the area that they map out. But I guess if we follow this grace, it'll lead us somewhere. It looks like it's trying to lead us up the cliff, and that's not somewhere we can go. Okay, so we got some glowy crystals that we can kind of smash, but we can't collect. Hello? Just saw this guy crawling on the rock. That was unsettling. Musical cue says that something wants to kill us, but I can't see anything that we would be in direct combat with right now. Why can I only swing my halberd 3 times when I'm on horseback? When I'm not on horseback, I can swing it as many times as I want. Also, hi map. Ooh, that is a lot of place. So, I guess we go, like, here-ish. Oh, so these are maps. I see. I definitely noticed these marks before, but I never had cause to believe that they were specifically maps. I was always thinking like, oh, maybe that's like a dungeon entrance or something. Stop ringing your bells. No. Okay, so that is a jumpy spot. That wouldn't take me where the Grace is trying to lead me. So why was this guy running away on his janky undead horse? Is he trying to lead me into something or trying to lead me away from something? These are the questions we must ask. Oh, hi, Grace. Okay, Grace points that away. If it please you, I'd rather you not just spawn out of nowhere. Wreathed in golden mist. A ritual pot? Is that different from the cracked pots that I have? Oh, you're big. I see you spit poison. I'm going to have to ask that you don't. Ow. Ow. Hey, having these jerks completely surrounding me is certainly not helpful. Seemed like there were always more of them for each one I killed. And this is why I do not like when enemies just spawn out of nowhere. Well, there's my runes. Okay. Oh, that's a warp gate. Let's go around the edges. Give ourselves more space to work with when we fight the big thing. Gotta clear everything out. Health. See, now that we can focus on this thing by itself without all its little friends, it's a lot easier to deal with. Also doesn't hurt that we managed to stay horsed. So, where are you going to take me? Oh. Quite a distance. Well, there's Grace right here, so that's nice. Oh, check inventory, it said. Okay. So this shows me where a glintstone key is, does it? So looks like it's an island to the southwest of a castle. To the northwest of a bunch of ruins in the sea. So here. There's a glintstone key here. I think. Unless it's like over here. And we need it to get in. And our map for here is pretty far away. But if we follow the road, we should get to it. Hey, buddy. Why can't I backstab people who are holding on to things like these? Oh, wasn't aware that was a siege engine that could turn around. Wish I could use these. Oh, I see. They're piloted by a dude, and if I hit the dude, it takes a lot of damage. I hear a dung beetle. Can I open this? No, I cannot. There's a big crab. And I believe that might be our dung beetle down there, but it's not glowy enough. Rude. Let's see what was at the end of that broken bridge. Friend or foe? Friend.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
You better not hurt my fingers.
Oh, bless you. Oh. Michaela's favor can be yours.
Who?
Slaughter. 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 The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
You better not be telling me to kill my friend, the big pot.
You're...
Nah. I already showed you my hands. Showed you my hands. Not show you'd. Words. Okay. Unless the dung beetle is hiding over here. Which it does not sound as though it is. Then it has to be below. And so below we go. So first, let's make sure there's nothing hiding over here. Like this guy. And the item that he guards. Oh boy, 4 fireflies. So exciting. I bet I could jump onto that roof. But I'm not gonna. Because getting back up would be a chore. I see we've been spotted. Hey guard, hey Falan. Dang it. Ow. Okay, so I cannot let all 3 of those strike my shield. I also can't let them all strike me, because that is very not conducive to my health. Cool, thanks for doing the backstab animation without actually doing the backstab. Still weird having a dedicated jump button in a Souls game. So over to our right here, there is the sound of a dung beetle, past the presence of a crab. A sleep-inducing crab. And apparently sleep just kills your FP, not actually puts you to sleep. So it does make you wobble around, I guess. I wonder, if I had no FP, would it have actually, like, knocked me out and put me at the crab's mercy? Stop it. Wow, this is a rude crab. Well, if there's a stake, we'll revive at the stake. Guard, I am enjoying this game just fine, as before. Though I'm becoming more and more convinced that I prefer the style of older Souls games, where it's more it's more of a curated adventure. Like, sure, it's neat getting to explore wherever, but it also feels like they can't add as much story to every little thing. And I prefer having a more cohesive world and narrative and experience. Gameplay-wise, I have no complaints whatsoever. But presentation and story-wise, I'd rather it not be an open-world game. Okay, crab down. I guess this guy wanted to help me with the crab and then help the crab with me. Oh. I've found the dung beetle, and I've never seen one on a ceiling before. Well, Seth, what I meant by this game's narrative is less cohesive is that you don't just go and find it. Like, in other Souls games, you basically just couldn't stumble into an area that was deliberately made too hard for you or deliberately meant to be part of the story that comes later. Like, in this game, if I wanted, I could have gone straight to Caelid from the very beginning without ever seeing Lord Godric. And I feel like that is to the game's... Yeah, well, I wouldn't say detriment. It's not bad. It's just not as much to my taste. And there's also just, in the other Souls games, while, yeah, there were a lot of times where you could explore around basically just wherever you could get, and that's neat, it's less open. It was a more guided experience, which I personally prefer in games. Like, being able to go out across this big lake and find things, sure, it's neat. But I prefer having, you know, less openness. Like, the big open areas in Dark Souls, like the foresty areas, were always my least favorite because I want to see and find all of the things. And when you give me this big open expanse, I mean, sure, here I can see that there aren't that many things to find other than that giant lobster, apparently. But, like, then I'm just looking at this empty open expanse, and it's like, why is it here? Why is it not smaller? Why have it be so big if there's so much nothing in it? You get where I'm coming from? I prefer the tighter areas where you more frequently see more things. What's this? Oh, Academy Gate Town, huh? Hooray map. Okay, full on. The Catacombs I did not particularly enjoy because they were too dark. I mean, yeah, sure, you could wander into them early and they would be rough. But it was also fairly clear. Well, I mean, yeah, of course it was fairly clear that you weren't meant to go there just yet. But there was also just the fact that you couldn't get to Nito, even if you did go into the Catacombs, until after you had the Lord Vessel. This game, I could have come from here and made a beeline up to here, and the only thing that tells me, hey, maybe come back later, is the enemies are tough. Whereas the Catacombs in Dark Souls 1, you kill the skeletons and they come back, and there's nothing you can do about that until you have a holy weapon. Like, it's a stronger, hey, don't come here yet. And then when you get towards the end, there's a wall that says, haha, come back later. Yeah, this game, like, it's clear that we're meant to go here first. And then I guess here second. Or maybe even here first. But the point is, there's paths that we're meant to take, but they let us go to so many other options. Like, instead of having 3 paths to take, it's you have a whole continent to explore. Find the path that you're supposed to be on. It's more forgivable in my mind for there to be a path that is clearly unintended early on if there's only 3 different directions you can really go. Like, I can explore all I want in the directions I can go in other Souls games, but there's only so many directions I can go. I can't, like, can't decide, hey, I'm gonna just go to some completely other place. It's more filtered, and I prefer that. I prefer having, like, paths rather than open environments that just go and go. Give me a road to follow. I will follow the road, and I will be happy following the road. Branching off if I see items along the sides or whatever. Or little alcoves. But when you just give me a big open expanse like this, it just feels like they're muddying where it is I'm meant to go. Oh, this flower is a different kind than I've seen before, and certainly seems to be dangerous. And mind you, I'm not saying this is a bad game. I'm just saying it's not as much to my taste as the other Souls games. Like, Bloodborne is my absolute favorite Souls game. By a pretty wide margin. And sure, it had its share of times where you had to explore environments, but most of the time, you're going through cramped city streets, finding new paths that you can take from what are actually very limited options overall. Like, you're finding the places where there are branching paths within those cramped city streets. And that's the extent of it, really. This is a strong frog, man. Yeah, when it comes to open world games, I have a lot more fun if, say, I reach a vantage point like this, and I can look out over the environment and see places that I am excited to go. Like in Breath of the Wild, I could look out over the environment and see, hey, there's a shrine over there. I want to go visit that. Here I look over the environment and I see, okay, we got some ruins, we got some ruins, we got some ruins. Hey, there's a place I want to go, but that's way up a wall that I can't climb, so I can't get there. We got some rocks. We got some ruins. I want to go up there, but I can't. So, like, yes, there are places that I can go. But unlike in other open world games, this is a Souls game. I know what's awaiting me everywhere is just suffering, suffering, and more suffering. It's very rare that I can see something that's like, ooh, I want to go get that. So really what I'm looking for is just paths forward. And when the paths are not defined, then I have less enjoyment. Neat. Oh, there's a minor Erd tree over there. There's also a minor Erd tree over there. Okay, so now it's pretty clear I need to try and find my way onto here. I guess let's take a quick look around. I don't see any... Oh, yes, I do see some grace. It's actually in the direction that I want to go. How convenient. Why can't I talk to the lady who's hanging out at Grace places with me? Wait, I got a seed. Can I get another flask? Or do I need 3 now? I need 3 now. Which means I need 1 more. Hello, land octopus. I will ignore you. Gonna make my way to the minor Erd tree. Because it's there. What's with the balloons? Oh, hey, look, it's a dude. Hey, look, it's more dudes who aren't on horses. Rude. Oh, hey, look, it's another caravan. For how fancy this guy was dressed, this guy and his horse, I expected them to put up more of a fight. Well, let's go get rid of these trolls' entourage before dealing with the trolls themselves. This is actually quite a large entourage. Rude. Okay, entourage dealt with. Now, to grab what they've dropped and then go deal with the trolls. Oh, I see they still have a friend. Excuse me, sir. Gonna need you to stop existing. Game, can I target the leg here? Yeah. Stompy. Dang it. Ouch. There, that time I got in time. Now this guy's all sad because he can't pull the cart on his own. Can I just open this now? No? Or yes. Yes, I can. Just gotta stop the cart. Okay. So I can leave the other troll alive. Well, time to leave him be. Amazing that I was able to harvest the liver from horseback. Rude. Sir, I'm going to have to ask that you stop. Oh, I see. You've got a friend up there. Past a pumpkin head. Dang, this is not going to be a path up, is it? Okay, there's the caster who was firing upon me from on high. Hello, sir. Okay, let's open this chest. Smithing stone 4, not bad. Whatever the hell that is. Now let's head back down and open the chest over here. Hey, there's more dudes here now. Dude, can you, like, stop? Well, no wonder there's no dudes. This isn't even the same camp. Or is it? It is. I just only looked at this chest and then up there. I didn't look over there. Okay. Don't know what that is or does, but it's probably used in crafting, I would guess, considering all the glintstone recipes I've been finding. Why are there angry jellies over there? What made them mad? Do I need to deal with Pumpkinhead over there? Nah, he takes us up a different path. But then again, there could be Grace up there, and that looks like a church. Okay. We are going past Pumpkinhead. And sure, I could go past him without fighting him, but like... I'm sorry, but why did you plant a standard? Should I be concerned about that? Ow. Ow. I hate when I leave enemies with no visible health left. At least he gave us a bunch of flasks back. Seriously, though. Every time I leave an enemy with no visible health, it just feels like I should have killed them. But instead they're surviving to potentially harm me more. I'll just be going this way. Actually, it looks like I have to go that way if I want to get up top. Oh, hello, not angry jellies. How's it going? Let's just avoid the big fellas for now. I'm sure I could probably take them, but I don't have to. And there's more than one of them, and I haven't seen their ilk before. Okay, you see, this one clearly wants me to play with it. Ow. You know, suddenly I am feeling less interested in playing with it. Ow. Okay, we got a warp gate up here, which is not what I had been hoping to find. Crumbling lands. Is there Grace up here? I would dearly like to find some Grace up here, because this is clearly a place. Oh, hey, look. This is clearly a place that we'll be expected to come back to. Alright, what do we have here? An Imbued Sword Key. So I'm guessing we need one of those to unlock these varying warp gates. Considering that one deactivated warp gate did have an imp thingy next to it. And it's glowy too. So, Precipice of Anticipation. Well, that just sounds like the type of place that if you go there, you're gonna be unsatisfied. Night Sky Unceasing. Sounds Too spooky. And crumbling lands. Let's see where the crumbling lands are. That seems unsafe. Wow, that's far. I can't even reach all of that. Someone lost, or, oh, they didn't lose an arm. They're just interred within the stone. Did I just use that imbued sword key just to take a look at this? Ah, I see. There's a path over here. Wow, they've interred a lot of these beast people. And there are some who are yet to be interred. I can't get on my horse here. Oh, you've got some health to you. Pretty sure I've fought one of you by itself as a boss before. Okay, so here's the plan. The plan is... Yeah, I've definitely fought one of these alone as a boss. Okay, I need to find an opening. Ow, okay. Oh. Well then. See, my plan was I would find an opening to swap this for this, and then proceed to not care. Well, that plan has now been thrown out the window. This is a rescue mission. I mean, I could still equip that, rescue my runes, and then go, but honestly, it's only 1 level's worth of runes. Which, to be fair, is 1 level's worth of runes, but... probably not worth... Well, actually... while the twig would be lost, I can use some of the runes to buy another one, and I'd still be rune positive by the end. But hey, cheesing with arrows sounds like a possible idea. Okay, so that fella throws things. Right, I need to stop holding L2. Like, sure, I shoot stronger arrows. More than twice as strong. But it uses FP and also has a much, much longer animation. Can I target the other guy? No, he's directly below me. Whatever. Do you... Okay. So they're both just going to hang out directly below me. And they're going to make no moves to go back to where they came from. Oh, never mind. Okay, so firing an arrow makes them turn around and be all like, hey, what was that? Well, that didn't work. This is working. Mostly. Yeah, ranged attack dude is weaker, and once he's gone, I don't have to worry about ranged attacks, and I can probably handle melee dude by myself without needing to rely on archery. I just need ranged attack dude to get to where I can snipe him some more. Okay, he's resetting. Ish. Oh, if that hit, it probably would have killed. And now I'm out of FP. And the only way I can replenish it is with consumables that I do not wish to use. I just need to shoot ranged dude like 2 more times. Please, guy. Get where I can shoot you. I know it's fun hanging out with my runes down there, but those are mine. There. Now we have a little drink of that. Wow, rude. Wow, rude. So, those runes are gone now. And so's my twig. Oh, those runes aren't gone. Okay, good. But also my twig is gone anyway. I just got runes for some reason. I died trying to change my active weapon. We're going on one last rescue mission. I wonder. Would it be worth it to make some bloodbone arrows? I don't know how much bleed they cause, or if it would be worth it. Well, let's give it a shot. $55 bleed. I don't know how much that is relative to anything else, but we'll find out. Maybe. So my runes are still down there. And there's still 2 of these jerks. Dang it, there's some spots where I can stand where my arrows can hit him, but his things can't hit me. But I need to find those spots. That was not one of those spots. Dang it, just get hit. Ow. The whole time he spends not getting shot is time he's spending not having the bleed build up. Which means that bleed arrows are probably not the way to go. Especially not when I freaking miss with every other one. Ow. Why do my arrows miss so much? He's hitting me more often than I'm hitting him. Buddy, where are you going? That last one did a surprisingly large flinch and slightly more oh, there's the bleed. Cool, now I can stop firing my bleed arrows and start firing other arrows. What's the difference between a fire arrow and fire bone? Ah, fire is stronger than fire bone. Yeah, magic users have a huge advantage in every Souls game. It's just how it is. Oh, come on, that almost hit him. Love how my lock gets broken between when I press the button and when the arrow gets launched sometimes. Yeah, the thing that worries me about going and grabbing my runes right now and fighting the ranged guy when he's over there, even if it doesn't aggro the other guy, there's a potential that that's far enough to actually cause fall damage and potentially kill me. And I do not wish to risk death so casually. Go off the edge, go off the edge, go. Yes! I win. So now where can I go? I can go grab an item over here, I see. And looks like that's about the extent of it. And that Pearl Drake Talisman, what good is it? Boosts non-physical damage negation. I mean, I guess it's interesting. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. It's definitely less than either of these for their single element. Wow, that is 90 vitality. Which sure is 90 vitality and nothing else. Well, time to head on back. And spend some of these runes. More strength, please. Hang on a sec. For curiosity's sake. Where is it? Ah. Okay, so I'm 1 strength and 2 decks away from being able to use the Golden Halberd. Not that it would be an upgrade as is. Well, it would be against things that don't resist holy. But also it would be very heavy. But I was just curious about whether wielding it would soon be a possibility, and I guess it will. I'm 3 levels away from being able to wield it. And by 3, I mean 2. I have 13 decks, not 12. And I'm 2 strength away from being able to wield the brick hammer. Yeah, gonna go ahead and continue not fighting that gentleman. Hello, jelly friends. I don't remember where I'm going from here. Right, just south. Hello, Grace. Going for that tree over there. Okay, so at first I was assuming that this was pointing here. But I guess it was pointing into here. Either that or there's 2 paths leading to the same thing. But no, we know there's a thing in here that we need, a great rune in here. Which means this has to be leading us to somewhere else. Nifty. But I'm still going for this minor Erd tree. I hear another singing enemy. Which we have learned. The singing ones are just there to lure people in. They are not friends. But the last one had a corpse nearby with some nice stuff on it. And this one might be the same. I can't see it, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Okay. The singing one is now alone. Okay. It didn't have a corpse nearby, but it did have a nice golden rune. Seth, I did talk to the woman from Stormvale. She gave me a thing and told me to go talk to her father, and then I did, so... Yeah. I don't remember what the thing she gave me was, but she gave me a thing. I think. Okay, so we got another one of these. Do I play with it now, or do I go find more grace first? I think maybe I find more grace first. Not that this one's far from grace we've already found, but... Actually, unless there's some grace hiding, like, right in there. I don't know that it would be any closer or safer. Ah, hey look, there is some grace over here. This grace does not seem safe. Hey Edgar, what do you revenge? Wow, rude. Well, Edgar, consider yourself revenged. Oh, thanks for the grape. And thanks for the +8 halberd. Dang. If we go and get this thing made heavy, that could be a very, very good thing for us. Can it be a heavy Banished Knight's halberd +8? Wait, that was Arena's father? Well, I guess I should feel bad about that, because, yeah, we were pals, weren't we? Okay. I am going to pop over here and see if I can get that halberd made heavy. Wait, I could have done that at any grace, because you do that at grace, not at smiths. Yeah, it's Ashes of War that handle that. So if I just go all like, hey, let's do the thingy and make it heavy. Oh yeah. Gaining way more than we lose there. And actually I need to put heavy back on my regular halberd so that I can more accurately judge things. Honestly, doesn't matter what I put on it, I just need to have something there that makes it heavy. And now I can accurately judge the stat difference and see that, yeah, this is just straight up better. Might have different moves, but they're both standard pierce, so the chances of that are lower. So yeah, I have a fancier halberd now.
A pleasure to thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I?
Yeah, why not?
Ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it. I'll ask
Okay, so that's all she's saying.
Ah, hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it.
Have I?
I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Okay, so that's all that we have from you. Who are Rosier and Fia? I don't know who those are. I don't know any of these characters by name. So that's Enya. And I can't look at the map and have it tell me who the characters are by name. Oh, hello.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
About the corpse under Stormvale, that was you, wasn't it?
Misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Okay, so the big smushy face that I was stabbing because it bled is the first demigod to have died. And, if I had stabbed it too many times, it would have been mean to me?
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Ah.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. Ah, so you've met Dee. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede.
A what now?
The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
All right. So the hug lady. I have never once gotten hugged by her, nor do I intend to. But I suppose I can talk to her.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is easily felled. But one day, without fail, you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone.
Okay.
Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Okay.
Oh, my dear. Had a change of heart already. I understand. Your disdain is only natural. But should you change your mind, come pay me another visit.
I don't intend to let her hug me because she heavily implied that I would lose something in the process, and I'm not about that life. And Seth, a lot of bosses do have G's and R's and M's in their names, but George R.R. Martin himself has said that he does not need to hide his name in the game. It's on the package already. I need to accept hugs to get a secret boss? Dang it. Do I actually lose anything of value in accepting hugs? Oh, hello. You're large. Well, this new halberd acts enough like my old one that I am not noticing a difference. Which means I am pleased to have found the Revenger and stolen his weapon. Straight upgrade that. Ow. Oh, I do not like when he casts. Okay, I guess I'll go get hugs. I think I'm doing more damage just stabbing him instead of doing the critical. Ouch. Okay, we need to dodge those. Thanks, game, for dodging me into that. Thank you, shield. And yet again, I have left a boss with no visible health. I hate this. All right. So I got a spell. Hooray. Horse? You know what? Why do I even care? I can just go there. And I can get myself one more strength. Alright, let's go get a damn hug.
Oh, my dear. Had a change. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
You better not take anything I care about.
You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldekin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
What did I lose? I can't see anything important that I would have lost. Okay, a Baldekin's Blessing uses FP to increase poise. Not the worst. Yeah, what did I lose?
good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait. I can make my jelly friend better? I guess I can make these better. Can't summon any of these. I can summon the skeleton. Oleg looks more useful, but I'm not going to spend anything on him because I can't summon him yet. Okay, so using the item gets my max HP back. I hope that's the case. Anyway, further south to the Erd Tree. The lesser Erd Tree. Well, these guys are definitely not nearly as strong as the Kaled ones. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those. Okay, down that way. I know you are a jelly friend, but I am going to treat you as a jelly foe. I hear a dung beetle. I see a dung beetle. Rude. Alright, now that that's discovered, let's go ahead and head back up. I still want to get to the base of this stupid tree so that I can get any tears it's cried. Looks like I gotta go around this way. What's with the spooky music? And what, pray tell, is that building? Four-armed dude was really proud of his 2 crossbows. Falan, all she did was give me a hug. Erudition guide thee. So what this is saying is I need to be smarter. Well, sucks to be it. I'm not getting any in. Oh, great. There's another guardian for here. We've only found one minor Erd tree without one of these guardians. It's gonna kill my horse. Right? Need to actually run, like really run, once all those things show up. You know, I only just noticed, but I think this thing might be using the same skeleton as the Asylum Demon. It's got the same stance. Okay. Ow. Ooh. No, why trees? I miss FromSoft games where all destructible things in the environment could be destroyed by rolling through them. If I could have rolled through these trees, I would have lived. Like, he can kill the trees, but I can't roll. Wow. My horse did not last. Thanks, game, for not retargeting me onto the only other creature present and instead just leaving me unlocked. Ow. Ow. I do not like being smushed flat. And yet I fell for it again. Well, I'm glad I was too far for the sweep, but not too far for the flattening. Ow. Oh! Dang it. So close. Blessed Dude Talisman isn't really doing a whole lot for us. So that... the spells it's using are holy damage, I would assume. In which case, this would be better. And yeah, that's about all we have here. Okay, where's my runes? There they are. And let's get rid of this fella before he decides to become an issue mid-combat. Root is not helping me. And it is so much easier to do lots of damage real fast while you're mounted. Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate it. And of course, drink. Dang it! Why? Why does it let enemies stay when they don't have visible health remaining? Let's see if fire grease ends up being the ticket. Ow. Sure is a lot easier to do damage quickly on a horse when you don't miss with the heaviest part of your heavy attack. Thanks, Giant Pot. Thanks so much, Giant Pot. Ow. Ow. Got it. Actually, I don't even need to resummon my steed. Let's go get another hug. Let's see if this guy has anything to say about her having taken up residence over there.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it's out your own.
I mean, I was dead several times.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? Now, come closer. You are so very warm. I was known as a Deathbed Companion, where I come from. After I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a Deathbed Companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes.
Okay. Do you know?
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince?
No.
Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so.
Nifty.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
So let's actually check out that map. Okay, so we got a lesser Erd tree. And to the northeast, there's a tower of some sort. If it was flipped, I would think right here, but that's southeast. I don't think it's here. Could be here. No, that's not a tower. Is that somewhere I've been? It's here, isn't it? There's going to be like a tower right there. Yeah, that looks like a tower type thing, so here. All right, well, Let's head back to these catacombs. And I'm going to just press as far into here as I can before dying. Because it's getting to the point where I need to stop playing pretty soon to cook dinner. But... rude. I'll go as far as I can before I die. And then when I do die, that's just where the stream ends. So you've got a lever to yank. Somewhere a heavy door has opened. Why would they put the lever so close to the entrance unless it's actually a trap? Was that actually a trap? I can hear what sounds like metal scraping on stone from in this direction. My first illusory wall. Why does the path come all the way over here? Oh. My second illusory wall. What, is this dungeon a tutorial about illusory walls? Is that it? Would have been neat if that stabbed through the first one and into the second. So this is an obvious pressure plate. I see holes over there for shooting of arrows. Oh, I see. Don't think you're hiding. Okay, so, surely there's more to this. There must be another illusory wall somewhere. Oh, there was a door. Okay, I'll go find that. I must have basically just blocked it from... Wait, it was below here. This was the first illusory wall I opened. There was a door in here? Ah, so there was. It was just so small that I missed it. Got enough illusory walls, game? So this is the fancy door that we opened with the lever. It was not, in fact, a trap. It was just to let us know that there was, in fact, something to find, which is actually pretty clever. Boss time. A snail? I'm sorry, you don't look like a snail to me. Jelly friend, ding-a-ling. Ow. Ow. Ouch. Wait, this isn't even the boss. This is a spirit that the snail has called. I only just realized, hey wait, while this guy does have an HP bar, the boss is not decreasing. Is the snail here? It is. Okay, so this is a fight of look for the glow and poke the snail. The snake snail. Bye, jelly friend. You will be missed. Okay, so now I actually do have to care about this jerk. Okay, one more hit ought to get the snail, but it's a question of whether I can do it. Okay, snail's over there. Ow. Got it. Go away, please. Thank you. Nifty. Actually, a somewhat clever little boss. I like it. Clever little dungeon, too. And now, it is time for me to end the stream. Thanks, folks, for coming along to watch and chat and all of that. And I will see you next time, which might be tomorrow. Might be. Though it would be a little bit later than usual. Probably around... Actually, it wouldn't really be that much later than usual. Probably 3:30 Pacific. If it happens. We'll see. Either way, either tomorrow or Thursday, I will see you at one of those thens, friends.